Hey, I'm Will Wellerman, and we're going through our Christian ABCs. The word for today is one that comes up a lot in the New Testament. Parable. Parable. A small story with a big point. Jesus' preaching is distinguished by his use of parables. These pithy, deceptively simple stories drawn from everyday life that tend to subvert everyday life. If you really must have your revelation immediately practical, obvious, straightforward, well, go worship obviousness and practicality rather than the parabolist Jesus. And, on the other hand, if you delight in being teased, cajoled, surprised, jolted, there is nobody better than Jesus when he's on a roll with his stories. Tell us about who God is, we ask, because you're not the God that we craved or expected. And Jesus replied with a 3-point lecture. No, with a sermonic short story, a parable. A farmer went forth to scatter seed. And this farmer, this sower, carefully, meticulously prepared the ground, removing all the rocks and the weeds, and one furrow 6 inches away from another, straight down the line. No, this farmer just slings the seed. A dragnet full of sea creatures is hauled into the boat. Good and bad. Sort the catch, separating the good from the bad? No, this fisherman cares more for the size of the haul than the quality of the catch. A field is planted, but when the seed germinates, weeds grow alongside the wheat. An enemy has done this, cries the farmer. Hey, enemy, my foot. This is the agricultural mess you get when you so carelessly just sling seed. Call the wheat from the weeds? No. Good plants are bad, says the farmer. I just love to see things grow. What a farmer. While plowing, a farmhand's plow hits something hard. It's buried treasure. He covers it up with soil. He sells everything he's got. He goes to the owner of the field and he says, hey, call me crazy, but how much would you take for that worthless piece of dirt over there? Jesus, criticized for hanging out with sinners, tells a parable. Which of you, having lost a sheep, will not abandon the 99 who lack the creativity to roam, leaving them to fend for themselves in the wilderness, and then you will beat the bushes until you find that one lost sheep, and when you last find that sheep, now which one of you would not rush home and call your friends? Hey, friends, let's party. My sheep that was lost, I'm now found. And the friends reply, hey, while you were wasting time looking for that one sheep, your flock dwindled by 2/3. Which of you, Jesus says, journeying down the Jericho road, and upon seeing this perfect stranger lying in the ditch, half dead and bleeding, hey, would you not risk your life? Put the injured man on the leather seats of your expensive Jaguar? Would you not take him to the hospital and max out all your credit cards in paying for his recovery and more? Now, which one of you would not do that? You know the answer. None of us would behave so unseemly, carelessly, recklessly, extravagantly. But maybe that's when Jesus reminds us, hey, these are not stories about us. These stories about God. We who've been malformed into thinking that church is where we come to learn who we are and what we're supposed to do, who ask of every story, hey, what's in this for me? We must be coaxed, teased, lured, dislodged from our presumption that we already know all about God and God's kingdom. Therefore, parables. Mark and Matthew say that Jesus said nothing except in parables. And that seems like an exaggeration until we realize Jesus was a parable. In him, the storyteller became the story, coaxing, teasing us toward God. Join me again as we do our Christian ABCs